A rich, spoiled girl spills yogurt on a poor girl's clothes and says, "Girls like you don't deserve to study here." The poor girl replies, "But I didn't even say anything to you." The rich girl says, "Look at yourself. You don't even have new shoes. And now look, your notebook is also gone." She grabs the poor girl's notebook and tears it apart. Hearing the noise, their parents arrive. The poor girl's father says, "Look at this. She tore my daughter's notebook. And look at her uniform. It's covered in yogurt." The maid says, "Oh no, my child, is this true?" The rich girl says, "Not at all. If I did it, there would be yogurt and the notebook in my hands." The rich lady says, "You heard her. My daughter didn't do anything. Let's go." She leaves with her daughter. Later at home, the maid asks the spoiled girl, "Dear, what happened at school today?" The rich girl says, "That poor girl can't even stand next to me. She doesn't even have shoes." The maid says, "Don't say that. Everyone has different situations." The spoiled girl says, "I don't care. She has no money, so why should she stand with me?" Then she says, "I want a new tablet." At that moment, her mother walks in and says, "Whatever my daughter wants, she'll get. Let's go shopping." And they leave. Meanwhile, the poor girl tells her father, "Papa, everyone makes fun of me at school. I don't have a bag or shoes or notebooks." Her father says, "My princess, I'll get you new shoes, but the little money I have goes to food." The girl says, "But they'll still laugh at me." He says, "Just wait a few more days, my love. I'll get you everything. And remember, you're very smart. That's more valuable than anything." Next day, as the poor girl walks into school, the spoiled girl pushes her and says, "Oh, look, the poor girl is here again." The poor girl says, "What did I do to you?" The rich girl says, "People like you don't deserve to stand next to me." The poor girl gets angry and starts to fight, but the maid stops her. Both families are called to the principal's office. The principal says, "This is unacceptable. I won't allow this behavior in my school." The rich lady says, "My daughter is well behaved. It's the poor girl who causes all the trouble." The poor man says, "Ma'am, maybe you have money, but that doesn't give you the right to insult us. I may be poor, but I have taught my daughter respect and manners." The principal says, "It looks like you lack proper education, like mother, like daughter." The rich lady gets angry and says, "Watch your words. I'm the biggest shareholder in this school. If you love your job, fix this problem quickly." She storms out. Later at home, the maid tells the spoiled girl, "Did you hear? That poor girl was kicked out of school." The rich girl says, "Good, she got what she deserved." But her mother hears everything. The maid says, "Dear, we should never make fun of others." The rich girl says, "For me, poor people can't even be friends." Her mom says, "I can't believe what I've taught my daughter." The next day, the rich girl is standing outside school. The maid walks up and says, "Dear, from now on, you'll go by school bus. Your mom said so." The girl says, "What nonsense is this?" When she enters her house, she sees the poor girl sitting with her toys and tablet. She gets angry and snatches the tablet. The maid says, "This stuff doesn't belong to you anymore. It all belongs to Lunita now." Then her mother arrives and says, "Yes, dear, this tablet, these books, the bag, they all belong to Lunita now." The rich girl says, "Mom, you can't do this to me." Her mom says, "I already have." The poor girl picks up the things and leaves with her dad. The mother says, "When I was young, we used to live under a bridge." "What?" the girl asks. "Yes," her mom replies. "We survived by picking garbage. That's why I want you to learn the value of things." The girl says, "Mom, I didn't know." Her mother says, "From now on, you have to earn everything. Help with the housework too." The rich girl realizes her mistake. Next day, when the poor girl comes to school, the rich girl walks up to her and says, "Lunita, can we be friends?" They both become good friends. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel.